And now, time for weekly show with a passionate India lover, chairman of ITV Gold and Parikh Worldwide Media. Get ready for loving sharing from physician, philanthropist, publisher, and India advocate in this week.
Namaskar, I have with me Padma Shri recipient Dr. Sudhir Parikh. Doctor, Namaskar, how are you today?
Namaskar everyone.
So tell me, the week has been very busy. So let's start with the headline news for India politics. As Congress is, gearing up for their Bharat Jodo Nyaya 2.0, and one of their young leaders, Milind, I guess, he left Congress party and he joined this Shiv Sena. So tell me, how should, Congress, what should they try to keep its people motivated?
Well, I think again, people, those who join the party or they leave the party, everyone has their individual agenda. In a sense that is a different reason why they are joining or they are leaving. What I understand from this Milan who left Congress after many years, his father was Murli. What's the last name?
Diora.
So his father Murli Diora was also a very senior Congress leader in Indira Gandhi's administration, as well as in Sonia Gandhi's, Manmohan Singh administration. And his son also being, I think he was Congress president of Maharashtra Congress or Mumbai Congress, something like that. And he was with the Congress, but I think he figured out that, the way what he said, that the reason for his leaving is that he is now the thinking and the way whatever is happening, he wants to join the Shiv Sena because he's believing more of kind of he wants to pursue the Hindutva line of thinking.
So his beliefs have changed.
His belief has changed, and everyone has right to change their belief. That does not give any kind of negative implication to party he's leaving or party he's joining.
So my next question is, it's regarding the protocol between the president and Prime Minister. So Prime Minister, of course, he drives the agenda and then he wants to be seen as a leader. And when you are inaugurating things especially, and I remember, when even the Parliament got inauguration, the President wasn't invited. And I think similar is the case this time. So tell me, how do you solve this protocol issue?
Well, it's very sensitive issue, a very tricky issue, and again, because the Ram Temple, I think the host committee is a Ram Temple Trust Committee. So Ram Temple Trust Committee is not government committee, and so if they follow the protocol, it's always good, but they have no compulsion to follow the protocol. And therefore, I think in Ram Temple, but later on President was invited, is invited, but I think President, if I am correct, President refused to, did not accept the invitation.
Okay. Because I always feel like, it's, of course, Prime Minister does all the work, but of course wants to take the pie too, wants to be seen too.
In my personal opinion, I think President should be invited because she is a head of the country. And but there are so many reasons, and I know there's so many theories why what happened. But I think it's all hearsay, so I'm not going to repeat on the TV.
Absolutely. So let's talk about US here with Chris Christie dropping, of course, Vivek Ramaswamy now endorsing Trump. So tell me, how does the Republican slate, look like to you now?
Well, I think after Iowa's results, you can easily say, or it's safe to say that former President Donald Trump has very good grip on the Republican Party, since he won almost 48% more than other two candidates.
Right.
And Ramaswamy withdrew because I think he did not see any much traction on his candidacy, because probably he's new, probably he does not have establishment support, and plus former President Donald Trump is shocking away almost all support of the Republican primary voters. That's why he dropped out, because the same thing happened to this Chris Christie, because after a while you run out of the fund, and without fund, as you know, that no campaign can survive.
Right.
And all this campaigning is very expensive. So that's why, because again, Chris Christie has less than 4% or 3% support, and now only 3 people are left. And after New Hampshire, you will see that out of 3, another one will withdraw because of because the campaign has no traction, and they have financial resources, lack of resources.
So tell me, recently there was this vibrant Gujarat summit going on. So I just want to know, has Modi got his Gujarat model right when it comes to the economic development and international collaborations?
Well, it looks like that, because I was privileged to be in Vibrant Gujarat, first Vibrant Gujarat. It was 2003, and after that I attended almost 8 Vibrant Gujarat.
I think this is the 10th one.
So then I attended 7 Vibrant Gujarat summit, and I think each summit was very impressive, very real vibrant meeting. And by having this kind of MOU and foreign investors or outside investors or even Indian investors signing the MOU for Gujarat, because Gujarat government is very investor friendly, and they make sure that investment, those who are investing should not have too much of red tapes and lot of questions, and bureaucracy should not unnecessarily interfere or hindrance to them. And that's why I think Gujarat model is very successful. And this year also, I think they signed up almost over billion or $2 billion worth MOU. And hopefully, let's see how many of those MOU will convert into the reality.
Wonderful. And now let's do our rapid fire round. And I think last time we did not do it, but going ahead, we'll definitely do it every week. So my first question to you, before I ask the question, I want to tell you, just answer yes or no, or just one line answer.
Okay.
Yeah. So first is, will Nikki Haley be on the ballot of president or VP in November?
I don't think so, because Nikki Haley still Trump has a very strong grip on the Republican Party, so Nikki Haley will not be nominee.
Okay. Is Mamta, she going to fight elections as part of India bloc in 2024 Lok Sabha election in West Bengal?
As far as I know, Mamta, Chief Minister Mamta ji is part of the India Gathbandhan, and she will fight election on the behalf of or with the Gathbandhan.
And $1 million question is, will Ram Mandir or even Mathura be on BJP polls manifesto for the next election?
I think Ram Mandir and Mathura both are in the manifesto and in the election, and I think Ram Temple will give BJP a lot of traction, and that can make BJP win in a third term.
And next question is, in 2024, will we see Russia and India's friendship get better?
Well, Russia and India friendship is right now is a very good friendship, as you know, because our defense all the soldiers and defense equipments and everything is mainly the Russian made. Our lot of, even though right now we bought some fighter from the France and USA, or we're going to buy from the USA, but currently the majority of our fighter jets are from the Russian made and or Russian manufactured or Russian subsidized cooperated fighter jets. So our relation with Russia is always good and still is good, and that's why we were kind of neutral for Ukraine when Russia invaded Ukraine, because we did not want to offend Russia because of Russia is our friend since our independence.
So, as you mentioned, Ukraine, is war in Ukraine over?
Sorry?
Is war in Ukraine over?
No, I don't think so. It will go on for another year or two. I think Russia will probably grab more land in the Ukraine, and then they have to make some kind of diplomatic settlement. You cannot go on like this. And I think leaders in world leaders should do some serious push for the diplomatic solution between Ukraine and Russia.
So before you say the message out for the week, I want to tell you that we had a couple of questions for this week, and they are interrelated kind of questions, and those are from Satish Karandikar and Avinash Kachi, and they are basically asking you about that. They are saying, dear Dr. Sudhir Parikh, as you know, many Indians are vegetarian, which is something we should be proud of. But on the other hand, most Indian vegetarians consume a large amount of dairy products, which is directly related and responsible for the torture and death of millions of holy cows and bulls. So how is this justified? Basically, they are saying that why shouldn't every Hindu religious person go vegan now?
Well, I'm ideally speaking, Mr. Sunil as well as
Satish and Avinash.
Satish and Sunil ji, you both are right that we Hindus majority are Hindus are vegetarian. Not all Hindus are vegetarian, as you also know, and all Hindu vegetarian, their main staple food is dairy product, as we know. But you are right that by consuming dairy product, probably indirectly you are hurting our holy cow, because they have to cow has to give the cow is only useful during their breast when production or milk production time, and after that they were treated in the Panjrapur, as you all know, and at the end they get slaughtered somewhere. So you are absolutely right. There more people become vegan, and not to use this dairy product is always good. But unfortunately, in this life or in this society, everyone has choice what to eat and what not to eat, and what to believe and what not to believe. So I think we can express our concern, but we cannot force anyone to follow the vegan route. If they follow, that's well and good. If not, they're also well and good.
One thing I want to tell our viewers that please do send Dr. Parikh as many questions, and he will be happy to answer them for you. You can always, write the questions at info@itvgold.com, and as I said, with a smiling face, he will be, happy to answer them for you. And also reminding our viewers that you can follow Dr. Sudhir Parikh on Facebook, that is at Dr. Sudhir Parikh, and you can also follow him on Twitter. The handle is Sud, SUDPARIKH. So please go ahead with your this week's message.
Dear friends, this 22nd January, a couple of days after, 2-3 days after today, there's a big historical event is going to happen in Ayodhya. Our Prime Minister Narendra Bhai Modi ji will do Pran Pratishtha in the Ram Temple. And Ram Temple is happening after 500 years of struggle, and we all Hindus will be very happy, very satisfied, and very it's a fulfilling shraddha or into the Ram on behalf of all the Hindus. So please join that celebration, enjoy that celebration, do some diya lighting at home, and be part of that Ram Temple Pran Pratishtha celebration. We and in our studio, ITV Gold Studio, we are going to have live screening of the Ayodhya Pran Pratishtha event starting from 10 p.m. to 3 a.m. On Sunday night. Also, Sunday morning, we're going to have Prabhat Ferry from the different temples, and we'll end up with in the Yogi Divine Society to celebrate the Pran Pratishtha of the Ram Temple. So please join the historical event and be part of the happening and celebration. After saying that, I would like to say God bless America, God bless India, God bless Indian American, and I love you all. Thank you very much. See you next time.